the story of us. In the beginning, the world was wide and wild, ruled by storms, oceans, and animals far stronger than anything human. And into this world came our earliest ancestors, small, uncertain, and fragile. They did not roar, they did not run fast, and they had no sharp claws to defend themselves. All they had were their hands, their wits, and a deep will to live. Yet from these simple gifts, an extraordinary story began. They walked across the tall grasses of Africa, standing on two legs to see farther, to carry food, and to free their hands for the work of survival. They picked up stones and learned that one strike could make a sharp edge. With that edge, they carved meat, cracked bones for rich marrow, and opened a new path forward. These early humans did not know they were changing the world. They simply knew they must keep going. As ages passed, stronger and braver humans rose. They learned to travel beyond the lands they were born in, wandering through deserts, forests, and mountains. They followed rivers, chased herds, and searched for places where life could grow. And then came the moment that warmed their nights forever. They discovered fire. A small flame became a friend, a protector, a teacher. Fire kept the darkness away and gave comfort during the cold. Around fire, people gathered close and learned from one another. Fire was the first hearth, the first home. In the colder parts of the world lived another kind of human, broad, strong, and gentle in their own way. They survived harsh winters and hunted great animals in frozen valleys. They cared for their families, comforted their wounded, and buried their loved ones with quiet respect. Though they looked different from us, their hearts were shaped by the same needs: warmth, safety, and connection. But something new was rising in Africa: humans who dreamed. Humans who painted animals on cave walls and traced their handprints on stone. These people looked at the stars and wondered what stories they told. They could share ideas through speech, teach skills, and imagine things that did not yet exist. This imagination became their strongest tool, stronger than stone, stronger even than fire. With curious eyes and hopeful steps, they traveled across the world. They crossed seas in small boats, walked through icy winds, and followed footprints into lands no human had ever seen. Everywhere they went, they learned. They shaped the land with their minds and built a web of cultures, languages, and traditions that still live in us today. As the ice melted and the earth warmed, people began planting seeds. They learned that the soil could feed them and that animals could be tamed. Villages grew near rivers. Families stayed together for generations. And slowly, the roaming life of the old days faded into the settled life of the new. Yet beneath everything, beneath the cities we build and the tools we hold, there is still the spirit of those first humans. The ones who survived storms with nothing but courage. The ones who made fire, shaped stone, loved their families, and dreamed of better days. We are here because they never gave up. We are here because they looked at the world, frightening as it was, and walked forward anyway. This is the story of humanity. A story of small beginnings, long journeys, and a heart that refused to stop beating.